Alrighty. So, today there's a new event that's out. And it is the Interlocking Competition event, which introduces Palace. Well, I've been waiting for a little bit of time. She's not the best unit, but she's a very handsome young woman, and she's entirely up my alley. So we are going to try to roll for her, and hopefully RNG will not betray me like it has done the past 8 times. I am currently on 8 off banners, of which I have actually been looking for. I've gotten things that are on banner before, but not what I've been looking for. I've had 8 attempts at Blumishine, and I have missed 8 attempts at Blumishine. So let's hope that Palace does not add to that. Let's go ahead and start and get this over with. I believe my pity is currently 14. And it is now no longer at 14. Come on. Come on, Palace. First one. Come on. I cannot believe it. The very first pull is Palace. Ah. He has a very ASMR voice. Alright, let's see what everything else is, I guess. Plume. That's good. Another 3-star. A lot of 3-stars in here, but I really don't care. Got a Neural. I can live with that. And everything else should be lower than Neural, so I'll just go ahead and skip. No 4-stars that I needed, which is just Indigo, but we got Palace, and that's really all we need. Man, I am very excited. I had a lot of pulls lined up for Palace in case something went wrong. And being able to actually get her is a breath of fresh air because I'm used to being super bad. Okay, so now that we got Palace, the next step is raising her to E2. And we are just going to dump everything on her, because I have the power to do that. I didn't prep everything for her already, because I didn't trust the RNG. But I got about everything else. I just have to make the last item. I got my headphones on, and it is really great. Another level. Sending feedback. And one last level. Alright, skill levels are done. Now we need to dump 80 levels on her. So this is gonna take a minute. I've been holding off on EXP for quite some time, I do dump a couple levels every day, but it's never the break-even point of what I get daily. So that way, the amount's always going up. 6 stars are such a pain when it comes to levels, though. Getting to 60 is not all that difficult. Getting to 70 is still somewhat okay, but the last 10 levels of 80 are just ridiculous. And one more. Alright, so what we need are 4 dual chips and 4 crystalline electrosurf. We already got plenty of White Horse coal, which is, it comes from Woxic coal, which is kind of alcohol, and this character is an alcoholic. So it's kind of on brand. Alright. We already got 1 from our login yesterday, so we only need 3 more. That, go to base. Then we need to pick someone to get to next piece. And while we wait a minute for that, we'll go ahead and make the electro assembly. Gecko, step out. Let's Ceylon in. We need 4 of these, so I need to make another 4 of these because this game runs off of so much jelly. And 1 byproduct, that's not bad. And then meteorite. We'll have meteorite make 3 of these. Oh, I got a polarized gel out of it too. That's nice. And Cicero will make the last one. And Oasis can go back into the shop. And how about everyone spend some time with Podenko? Your golds fade, so I can go ahead and make the chips. Bird chips. And that's done. Set it back up. And now we have everything for Palace.
Doctor,
where is she?
Watashi wa 英雄たちの意志に付き従う信者です。この不平と暴虐に抗う武器を鈍らせることは許されません。そして救済の使命を忘れないために常に謙虚であれと自分に言い聞かせ続けているのです。
I just really enjoy listening to her talk. It is very nice. This is my 78th E2. '78. And then let's, we want her to be a little strong, so let's go ahead and dump a nice, let's say 30 levels on her. And there we go. And that is all we're gonna do because I still have about 140 pulls, but we are not gonna continue to pull for Palace because in about 3 months, it is going to be really, really bad when all the Hymnoi knights appear at the same time. Oh boy. We got Foretooth, we got Ashlock, we got Flametail, Radiant Neural. I still have to go for Blemish again, but what I'm probably going to do is not pull on Blemishine's banner. Because she'll probably be in the operator's shop sometime at the end of next year. By that point, like, I don't want to spend everything, and I might actually have 300 pulls for Neural. So I kind of want to hold on to that until then. And so what we just did was a lot of fun, E2ing an operator. So let's do it again. I got the resources to do this. I've been holding off for a big event, so I don't have any issues with this. And then 2 of these. And now Asa drops E2. Let's also put a couple levels on her. Alrighty. And yep, let's just put a couple levels on her. Now, I'm not really gonna have the resources to do anyone else today, but I had a very good spending spree, and I'm happy with that. Let's get her just above 175 or 750. There we go. So that was my 78th and 79th. Yes. Let's count real quick. 16, 32, 48, 64. Yep, 79. That was number 78 and 79. So one more, and I'll be at 80 E2s. Although I do count the 3 stars as well. And these guys as well. So that's another 25, so I'm at 104 units that have been maxed out or close to maxed out. I'm sure enjoying the feedback today. Right. So these 4 units have operator records today. And I think I'll go ahead and do those first. Get those out of the way. I need to use Neural more often. I can't upgrade her stuff yet because I'm always out of Horror Rocks. But she's on the list. She's on the short list. Alright, so Doran. To achieve ever better complementary results in missions, Op Team A4's training regiment will invite other operators to join now and again, especially when focused on training Doran. The veterans will teach newcomers how to catch Doran when she's goofing off. Cleverly supervise her as she's completing her own work. Please be aware to achieve effective training, give thought to deploying Operator Doran in the hardest place to slack. So the hardest place to slack would probably be right here. Although this is clearly Doran's range, but so is this. So we'll see what exactly it wants. I said this during TOW, but Duran's actually very good at during the tower events. Okay, yep, I see. They want to put down... Okay, we need to put somebody down to take the heat, then drop Rangers and Duran. And then we can put Ansel in Duran's range. Yato and Nor will catch the units, and if I need to heal them, I can use Ansel's ability to throw further and get them into range. I do really love these sorts of, these operator record things, because they're very good at, demonstrating... It's good game design. It tells you the information of where it wants things to be done. Oops. And, I lost Yato. I don't know if I'll be able to get her back. Well. Okay, not quite sure how to deal with that yet. I might need to deploy Duran last so that she can take the hit from that guy. I think maybe she'll be within range. So let's build up a little bit of DP first. Do that. Do that. That. And then Doran's last. Oh, okay. She didn't dodge enough. Unfortunately, Duran's talent is RNG, so she has to live long enough in order to get to Ansem. Although I could also just wait a little bit. Okay, this time let's wait until people are coming down the corridor. Okay. Do that. Do that. Do that. Okay, if I don't do it early enough, then that one runs away. So that's... Okay, so that's also a bust. Okay, Duran, we'll figure it out. Gotta wait a moment for Gurren to be able to start taking hits. Alright, there we go, and let's get everybody healed up with Ansel. Now, hopefully, Gurren will be the target of that chain guy. And I'll need to use Ansel again to get Yato back up. Okay, nope, Yato was the one who got. And maybe I need to put Rangers facing right, so he can hit the stuff after Yato's gone. Oh no, wait, I know what I need to do. I need to undeploy them. I need to undeploy them. That's what I need to do. Do that. When the drones start appearing, I need to undeploy. That way that guy moves forward, hits Gurren, Gurren gets captured, I can put everybody back down. Right after this guy goes down, okay. And Yato. Okay, Yato's back. Yep, and there's the grab I expected. Alright, I think we got it. Come on, Yato. Okay, now that guy's just gonna... Man, 2 stars really have a lot of power, don't they? Alright, there we go. There we go. And 200 around him. That was interesting. I really like Op Team A4. I really wish that you could do more with them, except, you know, just give them pot 5 and 30 levels. Someday. Someday, I believe. Alright, let's do Blaze next up. Pressurize, pressurize, and pressurize some more. When Assault Op Blaze is needed in a battle, you know there will be no relaxing. Withstanding direct pressure, weakening enemies to the side, and then finding just the right moment to wipe out the enemy in one move. That's Blaze's MO in a war situation, the way she splits open a path to victory for her team. Trust in her, and leave it all in her hands. Relax. Operator Blaze doesn't let people down. So it's suggesting to put her right here. Thank you, Mysterious Circle. And these things are designed with the last skill in mind, so we will be using Boiling Burst. Which is fun, but a lot less consistent. Hate these things. Operation Originium Dust was quite an event. Alright. Alright, I didn't time that right. This is going to be a shooting gallery. I'm assuming I need to start it up right when the first guys appear. I'd much rather just have silence. And startup. I almost got them all. That's probably enough of them, right? Probably. Alright, when these two guys appear, and start up. Oh god, not these things. I don't feel like I'm getting the timing right. Maybe it's when they start moving on this. I need to start it up. No. Difficult to say. I forget how many pass-bys it's gonna let me do. Oh, they're just coming down the middle now. Okay. These guys hit like a truck. And bye-bye. Alright, so I need to work on my timing. That's definitely Definitely trained for Boiling Burst, though.
チェーンソーのうなり声が聞こえる？ちょっと乱暴だけど、硬い金属とかシェルターを切り裂くのが好きなんだ。
I'm surprised Boiling Burst negates the attack speed down. I think I'm too late. Nope, I hit them all. It's good. Yeah, that was definitely early. Needed to wait a moment.
残念だけど、今回は月に見放されちゃったみたいだね。チェーンソーのうなり声が聞こえる？治療の用意よ。
That said, I did enjoy Originium Dust. It was just a rather difficult event, unless you had Silence. A lot of people did not like these guys whatsoever. Personally, I thought they were kind of fun. I think it's when they start to step on these tiles. I think that's the visual cue it's going for. God, these tumors. And they're on it. Yep, that's definitely the visual cue. When they start to step on these tiles. Thank you, game design. You have been an instructful teacher. I do like how Blaze's other talent, her survival one, is showcased by these guys as well. Because they hit like a truck. And her talent allows her to survive pretty much anything with a little bit of HP. Or it raises her HP back up to 50%. And doesn't drop below 50% for 7 seconds. Which is very effective in situations where you would absolutely die and perish, like in that one. She 100% would not have survived that if she was anyone else except Spectre. And there's another 200. I'm gonna put off the, I'm gonna put off collecting these until I have some time to read myself. As a 4th Order Camarisian Knight, Gravel possesses ample combat experience. Those familiar with Miss Gravel's capabilities will know that they are perfectly suited for supporting teammates. Agile movement, substantial defense, precise enemy pinning, all helping Gravel hinder and stall enemies alone, making more time for her teammates to adjust. More than one tricky foe? No need to worry. The nimble here and there Gravel won't allow any opening. Gravel is going to do what she does best. Stall.
Okay. 適用
Oh, definitely. These guys, definitely need to be stalled.
集え我が同胞たちよ
When you stop them like that, they lose a lot of momentum. And the amount of damage they deal is based off of their momentum. The gravel is perfect for that. You want to do it right as they drop down to the end. Where are you going, big boy? Alright, we got another one. And I think she can handle it from here. Gonna go ahead and heal Spot since he has some time. You just hang out with Gravel. Alright, 6 more. Bombtail G. So that is, gonna do that. And she gonna disappear like a ninja. These guys take very little damage. Gravel of all people can take them out. You know, Gravel actually does 2 hits. I'm not entirely sure if, oh, these guys are dead. Yep. That's bad. Didn't make it. Did not make it in time. I should have let him go. I shouldn't have wasted time like that. Yep, okay. I spent so much time wasting on Gravel taking that guy out. What I think is interesting is Gravel actually does 2 hits. And I'm not sure if that's just like half the damage she would do, or if they're 2 separate hits, because I need to like make her fight a slug, see what happens. It might just be like half of the damage of her full attack, and half of it might be something else. I need to test that at some point. Not right now, obviously, but...
にしようっと。ここにいたのね。いい場所ね。ここにいたのね。
I enjoy also pushing these guys off their path into the defenders.
狙ってここにしようっと。狙って
Bruce's DPS is actually pretty impressive.
指示にしたそれ。
ご集合へ我が同胞たち。よ
仲間には当たらないはずだ。
ーし、君らの攻撃なんて効かないよ。敵よ。
Okay, I definitely need to take out that bomb tail. And that should take care of that. Now I just need to take the hit from these guys. And not stall this time.
私はあなたの影。
Oh, I did not. Oops.
それ。
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're all right. Crew's got a boo-boo, but we're all right.
この刃がまだ血を吸い足りないって言ってるわ。
And there's a full pull. And the last one is Bernard. Raising a firm shield and facing the enemy is only the first step. When to draw, when to ram, when to defend. Every step requires consideration. And for Bernard, these considerations have long since become conditioned reflexes. As a soldier, she never feared standing against might or skill. As an operator, she uses her shield to bring protection to others. Her blade is still as keen as ever. Her shield still as firm. I predict that we need to put her in this nice little choke point right here. So that she can attack every single person who comes her way.
戦場の空気って相変わらず最悪ね。
Yep, they all meet right there.
戦っている時は眠らないんだから。
This almost half looks like an annihilation stage.
治療の準備を。ここにいたのね。 スタンバイ。無駄なあがきはやめなさい。ここにいたのね。
Oh yeah, Dornar. Show him who's boss.
ここにいたのね。
I went ahead and raised Dornar to level 60.
ここだよ。
Might have actually needed to remove Cruz. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine.
下がれ。ここにいたのね。
Yeah, see, we're perfectly fine. We're gonna go ahead and remove crews. Because we need Dernard to be hit a bunch. In order for her to have the DPS necessary to do that. She'll be fine. Yep. And there we go. And that is why we remove crews from that situation. And that's all the operator records that came out with this event. Nice, clean, squeaky done. Oh, and I have cap sanity. That's not good. I'm not gonna be able to skip this next thing, so I'm just gonna do a quick 1-7 to drop my sanity so I can actually read what's about to happen. With every new type of event, there's always some kind of like story scene that happens right before it, and I don't want to, since I'm going to be reading that, I don't want to have to rush through it to make sure that my sanity is fine. But please enjoy this demonstration of Blaze just killing slugs. I'm sure it won't be boring. Not like everyone hasn't seen 1-7 for their entire life. Poor slugs. Never had a chance. I'm wondering if you could do Blaze's Oprek with S2 instead of S3. You'd probably need her up at a pretty high level to deal enough damage to those things. Okie dokie. Now we can actually get into the event. This proposal. I can't figure out whether this is meant to be trust, something more sinister. I can't say for sure, but this is undoubtedly an opportunity. In that case, we'll have this person lead the charge this time. Ah, Doctor. There you are. Doctor. Just the person we're looking for, Dr. Goma. Am I late? At least you're aware of how lax of a person you are. Don't worry, Doctor. You're on time today. Dr. Kalstead, Instructor Doberman, and I were actually talking about the interlocking competition. Interlocking competition. That's right. More accurately, that's the interlocking security competition. Competition originated in ancient Minos. People of Minos love their competitions and events. This is what they came up with for the cities to conduct security drills together while learning from each other. In modern times, the competition is more like a military exercise, though there is nothing official about the interlocking competitions anymore. Ever since they restarted the competition, it has become a commercial contest run by unofficial organizations. To ensure the interlocking security competition will be held regularly in different regions, to liaison with the territory's officials, a committee was formed by the private security companies that participate in the competition. And Rhode Island's got an invitation to the next interlocking competition. Perhaps one of our collaborators recommended us. Let's do it! The most crucial thing is that the organizers giving out lots of wonderful prizes and resources. Rhodes Island, that's also the most important thing. Aside from that, the organizing territory and committee think that the competitions can improve the sway that the region has and create opportunities for collaborations in business. So they're always willing to provide the most advanced and complete training facilities and competition venues. The way that the interlocking competition works requires each participating team to know how to both divide its squads and mount concerted assaults properly. If we want a better score and place higher in the rankings, we need to have our tactics and battle plan thought out down to the last detail. If we want to work on our operator's strength as a team, then this competition is an opportunity we cannot afford to miss. Well, we can't miss out on the fun then. See, Dr. Kelson? I knew the doctor would say yes. Very well, Dr. Gomon. But before you come crying to me, know that you are the one who got yourself into this mess. Actually, Doctor, if we want to place higher in the rankings and get better rewards, we need a highly competent commander. If we are to join the competition, then you need to lead the charge. That's right, Doctor. Your command and judgment are essential to our participation in the interlocking competition. Alright, I guess that's more work on my plate. During the interlocking security competition, we will be facing several Op4 squads, from whom we will be taking competition medals and resources. If you want to obtain even more medals within the time limit to exchange for resources and prizes, you'll need to station squads to garrison different posts. If the judges determine that you have successfully garrisoned the posts, you will then get to face even stronger foes in the final challenge. Defeating these enemies will earn you even more medals. However, facing these stronger Op4 units will drain even more your sanity. If you don't think you can manage, you can also go for your medals via easier means. You'll have to figure out the specifics during the real thing. Be sure not to get so focused on your command that you end up making irrecoverable mistakes. Though I know you'll come up with some of the best tactics for the situation, Doctor. I'll do my best. Aside from that, to make sure we can adjust to each interlocking competition's theme, the Op4 adversaries that may appear, we will be sending a special deputy to accompany you. Don't worry, Doctor. Dr. Kalsid, Instructor Doberman, and I tested and selected this deputy ourselves. I guarantee you, they will really distinguish themselves on the battlefield. You won't be coming? Leave me out of your problems. Thank you, Kalsit. I love you too. Actually, I still have a lot of work left to do. It's my mission to train our operators, but I can't keep my eye on them forever. Doctor, it is up to you to command our operators. Make sure that they work with each other to bring out their best. Alright, then. If we're participating, we'll need to have several squads ready to join the fray. Doctor, perhaps you should take the time now to think about how you will command the operators, and put together a roster of those who will be competing. Oh, perfect timing. Doctor, here's the deputy we designated for our contest. Now, why don't you two talk about the contest? Dr. Gomon, remember, if you're joining the competition, you must do your very best. Each organizing committee will put on a competition with different requirements, and the Op4 adversaries you will be facing will act in entirely different ways. Find their weaknesses. Ascertain their objectives. Do not fall into the traps. Then, victory will be within your grasp. Come in. Oh, Dame Calcit. You're here too, Doctor. We said hello to each other several times in the hallway, though we didn't know each other well yet. Since I have been summoned here, I suppose news of our invitation to the celebration has made it to your ears. Invitation to the celebration? This interlocking security competition is the first one to be held in Minos. Actually, it was Priestess Palace who helped with the invitation, liaisoned with the competition committee, the Minos officials. Rhodes Island has embraced me with open arms and given me treatment. It has already bestowed on me far too many acts of kindness. To participate in the different ceremonies, to enjoy the festivities, and to compete one another with their raw might. All of this is the joy that all warriors strive for. They are the manifestation of their thirst for glory. I have been blessed with such generosity by my friends here. Naturally, I will return the favor by sharing news of a celebration equally excitable and beneficial. That's the size of it, Dr. Gomon. I will leave it to our special deputy for the competition, Alice, to explain to you the details. I have more important things to attend to. I wish you two a pleasant day, Dame Calcit. I've talked to Dame Calcit many a time, but the pressure never ceases to wear me out. I only hope that you are a more proactive and approachable person than her. Let us take to the festivities and amaze the world with Rhode Island's excellent talents and prowess. Come, Doctor. Let us now. Or that, stop! Right there. The warrior from Corania. You come before me yet again. I have looked for you several times ever since we left contact with each other when we left the bridge for this office. Why did you leave me? Stop stretching the truth when the doctor's here. You were looking everywhere the whole time you were walking, trying to make small talk, and then you even disappeared from the bridge when I wasn't paying attention. Of course. We mustn't miss any opportunity to meet another warrior. Humans are always going on with our lives at a breakneck pace. If language could help connect us with one another's souls, then even if the connection we make is brief and monetary, I find it much better than to regret not taking the initiative to form the relationships we could have had. Anyway, I have no idea what kind of scenic route you took, but since you found the doctor, please finish your mission. Ahem. The things you gotta do. First, you need to explain to the doctor all the relevant information about the main theme of this interlocking competition. Hymnoi wisdom. Secondly, turn in a list of recommended personnel for the competition, and to look up whether they will have time to train and participate in the competition. My poor, powerless Priestess Palace. Before you were shackled by a life of formalities, destined to ever follow the rules as you spend your days away at the temple. Is fate so cruel that you mustn't live your life this way once more? No, my brave Pallas. Resist. You must be fearless. Defy those most tedious rules. Priestess Palace, this is serious. Please, try to say something that'll make sense to the doctor to me. In that case, let's bear with this life, no matter how unwilling it is. Doctor, If you have any questions about this competition, please ask away without reserve. My words will turn into foul beasts of the soul and reach your ears so that your wisdom will be shrouded no more. Thanks. Why, yes. Where should we start? This interlocking security competition takes place in Minos' Hymnoi region. After all, the concept of the interlocking competition originated in Minos. Since the military training bases in Hymnoi have just received new renovation and refurbishment, the region fulfilled all the requirements to host the competition. Not only does the competition have a generous prize pool, we can also boast our power. Most importantly, this competition is limited to private, commercial organizations only, so we needn't worry about the governmental organizations fearing. Really? Relax, my wise and cautious doctor. You will never find any conspiracies in the land of Minos. Those lands are blessed only by noble heroes. Once you pay it a visit, you'll experience how the people of Minos hold such competitive spirit in high regard, as opposed to the cruel wars of profit fought elsewhere. With Minos returning to its greatness, there is no greatest spirit that for us to spread across the land. No peace to further stabilize amidst such turmoil. All except Coronia. Of course. There are those who make compromises for commercial trade. That being said, warrior from Coronia, haven't you already put your innocent heart to good use here? Yeah? Let us waste no more time, Doctor. We have much to prepare. Whether it is the planning or preparations of our personnel and our tactics, or the maintenance and allocations of our equipment, they must all be completed before we leave. Alice, how good do you think the odds are for Rhode Island? You needn't worry, Doctor. The Priestess Palace stands before you. I came here to Rhode Island because of the guidance of heroes, and I am representing Rhode Island in this mission. I understand Rhode Island's strength. We, the warriors of Rhode Island, will obtain all that we desire. Odds. Doctor. Those numbers and statistics are illusionary and meaningless. After all, we determine the odds. We are the key to our success, victory. Alright, is that everything? Alright, I think that's everything. Alright, I just remembered something we need to do before all that. We etude Palace, which means I can slot her into the factory. I'm currently at 0.98% here. And quite frankly, that's not good enough. Alice is 10% more than Beanstalk. So Beanstalk is now permanently benched. Oops. I really hate that this exists. If you switch out somebody who has at this point well, alright. I will explain this. if you switch out anybody who has a ramp up to their factory production, which is Scene in this case. Scene was number 3, and now she's number 2. If they switch positions, if they switch numbers, their entire ramp up goes back down to the minimum. If you put somebody new in and you leave it where it was, like if I had left her still at 3, her ramp up would have stayed there. It is a stupid thing in base design. It is not intuitive at all. So even though I just switched out Palace, who is more effective, my productivity did not go up at all because Scene ramped back down. That is stupid. I hate it. And I want to say very mean things about it, but I won't do it in public. I will do it in private, when no one's listening, except God, myself. And then I can be punished then, you know. Alright. Alright, back to interlocking competition now that I've... Excuse me, now that I've finished ranting. Alright. So for those who actually watched my video the other week, I went through TOW and I imposed interlocking competition rules. That's not important. We want this because Podenko needs to look cute. She needs a new outfit. She's very cute as is, but every girl deserves a little bit more of her wardrobe. And Palace will earn 50% more trust during this. Okay, so as I was saying, what happens is you go through every event, you go through every stage here with a different squad, and whatever squad you used becomes garrisoned at that and cannot be used for the rest of the event unless you redo that particular stage. I did that in TOW and I cleared that. That was the warm-up I did. If you'd like to see that, please check my VOD. Welcome, competitors. You'll face your Op4 challenge for the first time here. Do not underestimate them, but do not be overly cautious either. Hymnoi's risky but efficient tactical thinking is most appreciated by the judges. We have no idea who this is going to be, but this is level 20. Should not be that difficult at all. I'm just going in raw. Okay, we need to deselect this. Let's just do what I did last time. That should be plenty for... Oh. I'm not sure if I can bring Palace to every event. We'll have to check that out. This should be no issue, like, at all. Unless they bust out a ranged unit at this point, I don't foresee much difficulties. Oh, that might be... Okay. Okay, we'll see if we can bring Palace in. We'll try that out. She's a special deputy, so I might be able to bring her to every stage.
ま、こんなもんかね。
Oh, whoop, I forgot that I was doing that raw. Oops. Silly me. Apparently... I don't know if it's... if you don't have Palace, you can bring her in as a support unit, or if she's supposed to be in the support list. Because I don't see her. We'll just bring her in and see what happens. How many levels did I put on her?
勝利を守りし英雄たちよ、その祝福を賜らんこと。
Okay, that should be fine.
次に振り返るのは
Yeah, I completely forgot that that was not a practice attempt. Whoops.
分かったぞ
い。逃げ道など必要ありません。分かった。
了解しました。
分かったよ。
Alright, that should be fine. That's really the most that Yato can get out of that. Become block 3. Meanwhile, Palace is just running riot. And easy clear.
Mission accomplished.
There we go.
思う存分戦えたのう
And you get, like, no medals. At least I get a little bit of OP. I guess with these training stages, it really doesn't matter who I bring. I guess we could just do the shoulder squad. We will put Palace on the team as a temporary member. She does not qualify, but... Does she qualify? She does not qualify, but... She's here for the event. So it'll be okay.
しません。もう後悔の余地はありません。震え上がれ、真の勇敢さを前に。
I mean, I just E2 Palace. What am I gonna do? Not use her? No way.
敵の身分には興味がありませんが。ああ、わかった。少し頭を冷やせ。雷語を聞きなさい。絶対許しません。
I think the training stages are just here for people who don't have very good teams, so they can still get everything from the event. So I guess that'd mean there's only 4 stages where you actually do the event mechanic. It's kinda lame when you think about it. It's no wonder that this event didn't go over very well back in the day. I'm gonna turn my music down a notch.
震え上がる真の勇敢さを前に。まだまだです。あなたなら素質もありますし、今よりもっとできるはずです。
Easy peasy.
決して現状に満足してはいけませんよ。
And the next stage. I didn't actually read what was on this stage. Mount Hymnoi, or Mount Hymnoi. Yeah. Mount Hymnoi is Minos' second highest point above sea level, and the legendary site where its heroes assembled. Now we stand on the very same ground as those heroes, even though this is clearly the top of an apartment complex. The interlocking security competition is one of the few events where Minos allows the infected to compete in. During it, such competing athletes are permitted only to spend their free time within competition bounds. It is forbidden to leave the grounds without having obtained a permission, on threat of coercive measures. Yes. Love racism. Love it. Now let's see what else is on this map, except Guy is just waiting to die. Because currently, they're not doing a very good job of being threatening. Oh, a wraith. That's somewhat threatening. And now it's dead. I'm gonna laugh if Jessica and Frostleaf can just 2 off this map. Because at the moment, I'm not doing it. Okay, the Junkmen might be somewhat threatening. I might need to hold him still. Or I might just not need to do a dang thing at all. Okay. Now you're being a little bit more threatening that I can't DPS. Okay. Alright, you got me. You got me. You got me. I'll let you have that. I'll let you have that. You got a little too DPS happy, didn't you? Got a couple too many rays. It's okay. Because that's not going to be a problem anymore. Yeah, so far these maps are basically just shooting galleries. I'm just gonna idiot-proof this. I don't expect any trouble from here on out. How's everybody's day? I got some Angular pasta today. It made me happy. I was really worried about not being able to get Palace in a whole lot of roles and having to sink my entire amount in. But, fortunately that did not happen. So I should still have quite a lot for a couple months from now. And done. I don't think I needed Utter or Palace there, but they were still helpful. Okay. You didn't know? Not long ago, the goddess of victory emerged from nowhere, guiding the Minotians to repel those vicious, ferocious Sargon invaders. The goddess of victory showed up, brought victory to the Minoans, and then simply left without a word. Such a missed opportunity. If her feats were formally recorded in the Hall of the 12 Heroes, it would have been conferred great hero status, no doubt. And now, all that's left for us is the legend to tell. Oh boy, slugs. I love slugs. Oh boy, an actual credible threat. I didn't think it'd ever come. Oh, this is actually a stage where Breeze will be useful for once. Of course, I don't really have any other supporters. But now she has status resistance. And we're done. Alright, training gloves are off, I guess. Now we're at the final training ground. Okay, so you gotta do the training stages, then this, and then you do the garrisons? God, it's like, when are you actually gonna get to the main event? Alright, I guess we just do the final stage now. Forgive me, but what do you usually do when you're not drilling as part of the Op 4? What? Brew? Write poetry? After garrisoning daytime grounds, special Op 4 units will appear in the Twilight Frontier. Special Op 4 unit do not deduct life points when spared. Alright. I guess let's just go... Okay, so there's the special deputy. We don't really need her, though, since we have our palace. And they should be about the same strength. Yeah, they're both level 30. It's kind of like a mirror, except... a mirror of what I have, but she doesn't have trust bonuses. I know absolutely nothing about this stage. Well, may as well take the Abyssal Squad with me. Those are usually my... Those are usually my fun teams. Want Vulcan. A palace. I need someone for... let's just take Elysium and Oesta because... There's Elysium out. I don't have much in the way of healers, but we'll I guess we'll just deal with this. All Minoan operators, except it doesn't say who's Minoan. Yeah, let's just see what happens, I guess. Big guys, big guys.
仕方ありません。さっさと片付けましょう。
信号はこれで分かったでしょ。
まだ敵には気づかれてないみたい。すぐに解決いたしますね。準備はできてる。こいつ服のセンスは悪くないな。
Alright, so there's 90 enemies. I don't see this being much of a threat, though. Except that guy. I do not like him. We are gonna go ahead and stop that that tomfoolery right now.
信号は誰が戦場で旗を武器にするんだよ。
これが戦場というものね。ワクワクするな。準備はできてる。こいつ服のセンスは悪くないな。
A lot of these stages kind of feel like shooting galleries at this point.
知れば震え
即戦即決。
逃げ道など必要ありません。泣き叫べ。その脆い信念のもとで。いつまでも生きごとぶった切って。バックフリップからの数が多いね。無駄。いつまでも覚悟はできたか。どうぞ続けて。おもちゃで遊ぶのもここまで。
This would probably be a lot more threatening if the main enemies were out.
知れば震え上がるよ。あなたに従うわ。数が多いね。うざい。こういう香りは好き？で、ここだよ。どうぞ続けて。英雄たちにこの揺るぎなき信念をたたえ、我らに組みせよ。
No, not a whole lot of issues. Those are drones. We don't like drones.
英雄たちにこの揺るぎなき信念をたたえ、我らに組みせよ。
Still not much of an issue, though.
震え上がる真の勇気。
これで分かったでしょ。
ここだ。アピールタイム。真剣な舞の戦士。
And now it's just these two guys.
あなたに
And we'll be done.
あなたに従うわ。問題ないわ。気を確かに。異常なし。はい。
accomplished.
You know, I'm not seeing Palace's buff actually work. Congratulations, Doctor. I heard from the Special Deputy you've completed the first challenge of the final proving ground. I'm sure you still remember the rules. If you want your operations to proceed more efficiently, you may clear the newly unlocked post stages and garrison your units there. This will increase the number of special OPFOR units that will appear in the final proving ground. More rewards will be awarded for defeating these enemies. First, select one of the posts. You may choose to have your operators garrison at the post stage. Special OPFOR units will only appear in the final proving ground when your post is garrisoned. Once the post stage is cleared, you will need to decide whether to garrison the deployed units there or not. The corresponding special OPFOR units will only appear in the final proving ground stage if you choose to garrison your operators. Director Doberman, I want to make sure I'm getting this right. The operators who are garrisoned at the post will not be allowed to participate in the other post stages in the final proving ground stage. Is that right? That's correct. Any operator who leaves the post also leaves the post defense in an uncertain state. That said, the rules don't require the post to be garrisoned. Garrisoned operators may be recalled at any time if you want to deploy your operators more efficiently. Our goal is still to reserve our strongest for the final proving ground stage. The more posts we garrison, the more it says our teams are ready to spend more of their energy to face the more perilous challenges in the final proving ground. That's even though we don't know how formidable these extra adversaries will be yet. Enough talk. We'll know how difficult they will be to overcome once we take them on in battle. This is the garrison team's first time splitting with the squad. Be alert for anything. If you want to challenge the mighty OPFOR for the Twilight Frontier, then you need to send a team to garrison here. Withdrawal from here means losing your right to challenge that one additional OPFOR unit. Calm down. Think slowly. Rational personnel planning will reward you with greater points for an utmost advantage. Now see, what I don't get is why this is all really necessary. Except, okay. Hymnoi hero, an instructor employed at the Hymnoi training base, well loved by students, and somehow manages to keep their secret binge drinking a secret. That's a secret now. Okay. Not only blocked by Unit 3 on battlefield, naturally regenerates HP of all enemy units, periodically casts arts, dealing AoE arts damage, and temporarily reduces operator's block. Once defeated, spawns a healing zone on the spot that heals allied units within range over time. Alright. That's definitely an interesting boss. Hymnoi warrior. An elite warrior employed at the Hymnoi training base. Almost certainly hold up in the theater if it's a day off. More likely to be targeted. Receives a shield that lasts for a short time. Grants 100% resistivity to all damage as well as status effects. When on the field, all allied units' defenses is reduced shortly. Or slightly. When attacked, unleashes a rain of arrow on all deployed unit operators, continuously dealing true damage over time. Okay. Duration is refreshed whenever attacked again. Okay, I will admit that is slightly more interesting than what was going on before. Okay. So either way, when like I said, this is not actually necessary because all stages give out medals for every 5 sanity that you use. So the only thing that this does once like I finish it is be a challenge and make it so I get 7 every auto deploy instead of not. But whatever. Also doesn't cost any sanity to do these. Is there anything else involved with this stage? Guess not. What's the recommended level? Doesn't give a recommended level either. Okay. Want to check something real quick. Ocean operate. And who is a Minotian operator? Apparently Vulcan is. Vulcan, Palace, Sideroka, and Conviction. But Vulcan wasn't getting the buff, I don't believe. Yeah, because she was at 801, and she still has the Rhode Island sigil on behind her. We can check that real quick. We're not doing this for real, we're just checking to see if it actually works or not. Okay, she's at 6. Was at 616, and now she's at 771 or 770, which is what she should be at, based off her stuff. Now, what about? Now what about Vulcan? Any more Vanguards? I'll do this properly after I test this. But I was noticing this when I was doing the Twilight Frontier. It didn't seem to be working.
ここに残って仕事をしていてはダメなのか。ここを死守します。リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。私たちにお任せください。はい。貫く。逃げ道など必要。このハルバードの鋭く。リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。
Okay, she's at 801. And she's still at 801. So the Palace's talent is not actually working with Vulcan. Alright, that's interesting. I'm not even paying attention to what's going on, I'm just assuming everything will be fine. Vanello's probably not gonna make it. Yeah. I didn't think so. Alright. So we know that Vulcan's not working properly at the moment, which is very shameful. Part of the reason why I raised Vulcan to level 50 was so that it would work. It might be a bug. I might have just not updated it properly. Okay, in the meantime, we need to... These are all melee units. I can probably get away with using a bunch of ranged units for this, but I don't want to go full in. That should be helpful. I can hear my dog barking in the background. Go ahead and bring Conviction, since I can bring Palace as special unit. That's probably fine. I didn't bring Palace as special unit. That's not fine.
せっかくの束の間の平和を壊す者がいるなんて実に残念。
Try again. Select a skull. Oh. Tried to click out and click back in and accidentally clicked out my window. think I just need to crowd it.
皆さん出発の準備をしてください。よろしくお願いします。
そこも質問させてもらうのだ。このテーザー銃の威力、
そうかな。
本情は好きではありません。このテーザー銃の威力見せてやるのだ。どうぞ。
もう後悔の余地はありません。ここにひざまずくのです。
待機中です。
さあ
DP seems a little slow on this stage.
オラオラ痛くないのだ。ちょっとビリビリするだけなのだ。治療が必要な人はいませんか？押す。痛くないのだ。ちょっとビリビリするだけなのだ。
ご命令を。スピードアップ。
はい、何度もよ。押す。
震え上がる真の勇敢さを前に。
フリーズなのだ。
待機中突撃。
Okay, that didn't work. Instead of Gray, I just need somebody. Just somebody else. Yeah, that'll work out.
皆さん出発の準備をしてください。よろしくお願いします。
現場操作なのだ。
待機中突撃。
フリーズなのだ。
戦闘態勢に入ります。
おうよ。フリーズなのだ。
Yep. I'll get it. Oh, I didn't bring Palace. Gotta grab her every time. She should just sit there. She should just sit
出
there.
発の準備をしてください。よろしくお願いします。
Alright, this time for sure. Probably. Maybe. Who knows?
ジャッジメントタイム。
進め。
よし、わかったぜ。
待機中。あ
そこも質問させてもらうのだ。痛くないのだ。ちょっとビリビリするだけなのだ。
げ道など必要ありません。震え上がる真の勇敢さを前に。
みんな一緒に遊ぼう。
待機中でそうかな。
戦うしかない。フリーズなのだ。フリーズなのだ。よいしょ。
英雄たちよ、この揺るぎなき信念をたたえ、我らに組みせよ。
That's 582. And it didn't go up either, I'm pretty sure. I think the only person who currently works with
このテーザー
Palace is Palace.
でやるのだ。
英雄たちよ、この揺るぎなき信念をたたえ、我らに組みせよ。
Mission accomplished.
Alright, that was easy. I didn't even need those two other characters.
私たちを褒めるなら今しかありませんよ。さあ。
Report. We have successfully garrisoned at the first post. Our observations show that there has been a change in the atmosphere of the area. We can use this to confirm whether the garrison is successful or not. Our first special Op 4 unit has entered the first final proving ground. Information on the final proving ground has been updated as well. I see, we've confirmed that the special Op 4 unit has entered the final proving ground. Now we may challenge the enemy forces in the state. Right. One thing I need to point out is that while defeating special Op 4 units will earn you extra rewards, the amount of sanity depleted while entering the final proving ground will also go up. If a special Op 4 unit makes it to the objective points, the life points will not be deducted and the amount of sanity that was added will also be returned to you after the stage is over. Details in the refund rules. Understood. I have no more advice for you. Doctor, whether you choose to begin the challenge right away or garrison at more posts, I will leave our command during the interlocking competition to you. I think what I might do is, just clear out all these things, call it a day, and then maybe tomorrow I can make attempts towards the big stage. Because we're past 2 hours now. I know my friends typically go for about 3 or so, but you know, it's been a day. I can live with that. Yeah, it doesn't work for conviction either. I guess because conviction still has the Rhode Island thing, and I wouldn't be surprised if Siroka doesn't work either. Only one with the minnow symbol at the moment would be Palace. Alright, let's finish these up. Then I'm gonna need to grind out these stages. That'll be fun. That won't be fun at all. Doesn't really matter which one I pick, they're all the same. Okay. Hello. Hi, committee. We've been set up here for 20 minutes. Why has a judge still not come to certify? Quit slacking. Clock out time is a mile away. How lazy can human oceans be? How do you even have afternoon tea and work hour? Followed by taking state mandatory breaks. Okay, I don't know what's on this, but... Okay, so you can only bring the special deputy onto one stage. Okay. That means... I can bring the special deputy onto one stage, but I can also bring Palace onto a different stage. Okay. That's stupid, but alright, I'll take it. I don't get it, but I'll take it. There's a couple drones here. A couple drones, so I'll take that. Take Siege, why not? Take Greythroat, why not? Neural. I don't have nearly as many things that I need to keep track of, since there's only 5 stages, and only 4 are the post. So I can probably just go a little ham with these. Because I'm not going to be bringing any of these guys into the final stage. Not with all those special abilities. And I might need to reset my emulator after this. Starting to hear a little bit of crust. Just a little bit. Yeah, I'm definitely hearing some crustiness. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm gonna reset my emulator, and we'll try again, probably with an AoE caster. So hold on just a second. Just a second. And loading. I really don't think that this will take much effort to do. The hard part's just gonna be doing the final stage. But there's also really no need to do the final stage, because you already...
Arknights.
Just clearing it normally gets you the OP, and then you just do the rest of the garrisons. Which I guess could be a little bit difficult for somebody who's still new and they don't have too many ops. But for me... I had it supersized. But for me, it's not terribly difficult. Now let's bring in Dusk. Okay. Back to work. I think that's the only thing I'm really gonna need is Dusk. And let's get Dust set up. Okay, things are about to be slightly complicated. Yep. Very slightly. So I need a second AoE. That's not a big deal. That's not a big deal at all. Also need to move Fana up one so that she can do more damage. Hello, Pearl. Hello. How are you? My dog is here. She is very cute. Oh. That'll do nicely, that'll do nicely. Okay. My dog is whining, hold on. Alrighty, I'm back.
風に獲物の匂いが混じってる。迎撃開始。
兄、遠くに行っちゃダメだよ。
俺にやらこうや育ちをなめんな。
へへ。私の顔料になりたいのはドイツかしら。
他の人はついてこれる。この矢を見ろ。遅すぎる。一気に型をつける。
言葉では伝わりにくいのよ。書いてあげる。
どけ。
And just need to put down the AoE.
この矢を見ろ。
かしこまりました。
遅すぎる。戦場に出たからには死ぬ覚悟を決めろ。合戦士落ち。
へへ。有形をもって無銀を模し、無形をもって天下を覆う。
戦場に出たからには死ぬ覚悟を決めろ。
お、やっと俺の番だね。
俺にやらせ。
言葉。
荒野育ちをなめんな。どけ。ここ。合戦士。弱い者いじめは許さん。
ドクター、想像に頼ってばっかじゃ弱くなるだけだから。
Oh, that's a problem. That guy
技で
is definitely a problem.
お前
袋叩き。へえ、袋叩き。それが君たちの狙いかな。
合戦士落ち。
But it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. We had a plan.
私には誇れる才能なんて何もない。だから狙撃手として
Alright, two more.
敵は
So the plan will be I'll cut it off
気をつけてる。
after I finish with these garrisons. And then I'll come back later tonight and straighten the rest of it. How's that sound? What's that? Silence from all my brawling viewers? Clearly that means yes. Can you see it within Auth4? Shadow of the past stands before you now. Witness yourself compelled to pick up arms anew. Charge upon a familiar silhouette. For they will come calling. Again. Again. Calm yourself. Drink some water. This one had command terminals too. Yeah, but I didn't need to worry. Got ourselves lost inside some kind of vortex here. What are we gonna do? We're gonna do some of this, some of that, some... I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just running around.
待て。
And we're gonna
器具を
just
準備してから
see what happens.
山々へ捧げましょう。あなたのための祈りを。
加減はしますよ。ええ、ここにいます。
Okay, that's not the right equipment you should have.
飯は食ってねえのか。全力で来い。
私ならたくさんの敵を引きつけられる。
ウォーミングアップはここまでだ。
ゆっくり慎重に。
Oh, you're a jerk. I don't like you.
ただ廃人にキスのみ。
ここは通さない。ムムがみんなを守る。みんなお腹すいた？治療開始。
力と栄光を。
元気出して。冷静に言ってみろ。皆さんを傷つけさせはしない。おいしいもの食べよう。精密機器は不調。なんと直すから。みんなお腹すいた？あ？
やってやるってんだ。
言ってみろ。止血開始。
私はダブリンだ。
元気出して。
あれが敵か。
Oh, this is just chaos now, ain't it?
一気にかかってこい。
Okay, I think I had an idea, but definitely didn't want S1 for that.
では私たちは刈り取りに。
これ以上は進ませません。どこに向か飯は食ってねえのか。全力で来い。
腰抜け野郎が。
Mountain's just a little bit busted.
ムムがみんなを守る。
力と栄光を。
I think everyone else should cycle around into Mountain.
治療開始。
勝利の一種の伝
おいしいもの
言ってんじゃねえ。始めましょう。私がここに。私がダブリンだ。
おいしいもの食べよう。
ドクターの欲裏玉を打ったことは一度もありません。俺が何とか
みんなお腹。
勝利か鹿だ。
Come on, Mountain. Beat him up. Beat him up, Mountain.
おいしいもの食べよう。なんと直すから。みんなお腹すいた？
That was Broca, which should still be fine.
おいしいもの食べよう。
Yeah, Mountain's just, you know, going absolutely ham. Hold on.
おいしいもの食べよう。
任務開始。無駄玉を打ったことは
聖なる鈴の根にその鎧は朽ち果てる。
ムム 製料理だよ。
私がここにいること。
一気にかかってこい。
取り扱いフヌの特製料理だよ。お願い、怯えて。
一気にかかってこい。
Mission accomplished.
Alright, that worked out very well.
戦った私たちのこと、ドクターは誇りに思ってくれる？
Alright, what's this last one? The view of the Hymnoi land, not too bad from here. If you're not infected, use your free time on your last day to climb the mountain. Take in the sight of everything. Just imagine. Okay, this is looking like it's a range stage. I need to get dinner on the pot here shortly. We are going to try to be quick about this. Why don't we bring Doberman along? Okay, let's see what this does. Hopefully we can get done with this quickly.
行動を開始する。私たちにお任せください。
ESW の皆さんの顔に泥を塗るわけにはいきません。聞いてるよ。狙って。
I'm guessing there's bombs, and if I were to happen to have a unit stationed on top of those bombs, they might have a little bit of a case of the explosies.
射撃補助モジュール全開っと。
貫く。治療の準備を。
ここにいたのね。
That would be my assumption.
承知した。貫く。
Oh! Oh, that's Frost Nova. Okay. That is very, very different from what I was imagining.
わかった。救急箱にあなたのお薬です。受け取ってください。
This has become a problem, TM. I was afraid something like this would actually happen. And Frost Nova will also revive, which is also very unpleasant to deal with.
指示をお待ち。
ここにいたのね。
貫く。
ここだよ。
これがお前らの滅亡だなんて言ってみたけどいいな。
無情の策よ。指示に従います。それ。
ここだよ。
みんな、私に続け。あなたの。
And this is where things become a problem.
悪くない位置だね。
貫く。
Yep. I mean, stage is almost over, at the very least. But,
射撃技モジュール展開っと
you can kind of see
了解。
why I'm not having a good time right
し
now.
っかりしろ。
ここを死守します。家まで送ろうか。
オッケー。悪くない位置だね。わかった。
各自配置につけ。
喜んで。
了解。
Alright, I might bring in Exisai for this. Just so we can have a nice time. But first I need to go put rice on the stove, and then I'll be right back, and then we'll finish up with Frost Nova. Alrighty, let's wrap it up. So I think I was doing a great job up until the point where Frost Nova just ruined my day. So let's have Frost Nova meet a very old friend who likes to go burr. There we go, Exisai.
君人を見る目あるね。私より隊長にふさわしいやつはいん
I can understand why this might have been a little bit difficult for new players. If Frost Nova was in the way.
雪嵐のごとく戦場で吹雪いてみせよう。
聞いてるよ。狙って
貫く。
早く逃げた方がいいですよ。
ポートキャリブレーション中よ。ここにいたのね。
みんな私に続け。みんな私に続け。
ついてきて。外は危ないからね。
And
ここにいたのね。
ここを死守します。かしこまりました。かしこまりました。
ここにいたのね。
alright, that's phase 1 down. And now we pretty much cannot stop her. Until we go burst some more.
ここにいたのね。この一本ここね。なんでしょうか。
Goodness, that has some range on it.
承知した。貫く。了解。それ。
It's so far away.
用意完絶。みんな私に続け。
悪くない位置だね。わかった。
ちょっとからかってあげようっと。
みんな私に続け。
倒れろ。
戦っている時は眠らないんだから。ここだよ。
無情の傷を。
倒れろ。
持ちこたえてください。
射撃補助モジュール全ポイント。
ここを死守。
悪くない位置だね。凍りつけ。早く逃げた方がいいですよ。
戦っている時は眠らないんだから。
追跡。
ここにいたのね。
Mission accomplished.
And we killed Frost Nova again. Staring about her death. Completely tragic, unavoidable. Alright, and the only thing left to do is to go back here and completely meme on it, because that is what we are good at. However, we are not going to do that right now. We will do that later. As you see, it is a little bit late. I say it's not a little bit late, it's 2:45, but considering it's winter time, that may as well be 7 o'clock. And I'm getting hungry, so I would like to deal with that. And my family will be here soon, and that's just gonna put a dipper on things, so we will pick this back up, I think, later tonight, and we will go to these... Go to the Twilight Frontier and show these fools who reigns supreme among the interlocking competition. Because I was already showing it who's boss, garrison stages. So, thank you all for joining me. I hope you all have something wonderful. It's almost New Year's, so make sure that you treat yourself to something nice to drink. Fortunately, I did not have to resort to the vodka beside my computer stand. If I didn't pull Palace, I might have taken a drink. I've never had vodka before, but I might have taken. So, see you all later tonight, probably. Bye.